So while we're waiting for the other students, I will get to know everybody's names that are here. So Sophia.
Yes.
I've got your name, Sophia. So how old are you, Sophia?
I'm 8 years old, but you can do me like 9 because my
You're smarter than your age, are you? So you're actually much smarter than 8.
Quite. I'm doing mental math. I'm very high. I'm like, there are like millions of people in Bangkok doing mental math, and I'm almost the first.
Fantastic. Good job. I'm going to ask you a few things about mental maths, so you can tell me a little bit about that one. And we've got Luke. How are you, Luke?
Fine, thank you.
And how old are you, Luke? Well, how old are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
อายุหนูอายุเท่าไหร่
How
healthy. Yeah, I always I get that mixed up a lot. So let me guess, you're 8 or 9?
8. Yes.
8. Okay, so Luke is 8.
Yes.
All right, Sophia is 8. And who else have we got here? Okay, so we've got Chris. Now, Chris, how old are you again? You're how old?
There are two things, Chris or Crystal.
Oh, sorry, I've got Chris. I've got Chris there first, followed by Crystal. So how everybody can give me their age and tell me what name you would like to be called. So you can refer to me as Teacher Mark. 6. Okay, so Chris is 6. Thanks, Chris. Crystal, how old are you?
7.
Crystal is 7. Okay, and we have Kanyamon. Is Kanyamon? Can you hear me, Kanyamon?
Her name is Lita.
Lita. How do I spell Lita?
Lita.
Lita. And how old is Lita?
And Lita บอก Teacher Mark ได้ไหมคะหนูอายุเท่าไหร่คะ
Okay, so we'll hold on, Lita. Let's go to Lita, you are 6. Good job, Lita. So Lita is 6. And Lisha, I can see Lisha there. How old is Lisha?
7.
Lisha is 7. Okay, very good. And Kun.
Yes.
Where is Kun? I think Kun is Mikwan, if he's there.
He's there, but he's not. He's shy. He.
Oh, that's okay. So
How old are you,
Kun is 10.
I'm 12 years old.
Oh, you're 12. Thank you, Kun. Don't be shy. We need you to help us do some English conversation today. All right, fantastic. So did I miss anybody or is that everybody now? Oh, we got Paul.
Oh.
Sorry, Paul. I seen you at the start here. Paul, how old are you?
พอครับ Teacher Mark ถามว่าหนูอายุเท่าไหร่ลูก
7.
Okay, thank you, Paul. So Paul is 7. Okay, super. All right, so we've got everybody here now. We're okay to start off, Mike Kwan?
Yes, you can start anything you comfortable.
Okay, all right. Okay, good one. Okay, guys, so today we're going to have a short session on practicing speaking English. So introducing ourselves, getting to know each other. So we've done that at the start already here by me asking everybody their age and their names, for example. So what we're going to do is talk about everybody to introduce themselves back to me, because I know your names, but I would like for you to tell me formally what is your name and how old you are. So for example, hi, my name is Mark. I am 39 years old and I was born in Australia. Okay, so there's three things I'm telling you about. I'm telling you my name, my age, and where I'm from. A little bit about where you live. Okay, so does anybody want to give us a quick example? So we won't need everybody to practice an introduction now. We can do that later, and we're going to watch a short video to talk about introductions.
Me?
Yes, Mike One.
Okay.
So tell it, yes. Introduce yourself to the class.
My name is Kwan. I am 43 years old. I was born in Bangkok, but right now I'm living in Nonthaburi. I am a veterinarian.
Okay, fantastic. So now thank you, Mike Kwan. Now we have a new student has just joined us. Is that Cal? So we'll just say hello to, and if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Cal.
Cal is mean crystal in Thai.
Okay. Welcome, Cal.
Welcome แก้วครับสวัสดีครับ
How old are you?
How old are you 10 years
10.
old
Okay, welcome. I am teacher Mark. I am going to be taking the English class this morning. So, all right, Cal, so we've got everybody. So I'm going to just count quickly. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 students. So really good job. I'm excited to teach you guys. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to share my screen, guys, and we're quickly just going to watch a short video about introducing yourself. Okay, so everybody can listen and get a feel for how we introduce yourself. So Mike Kwan has given us an example and I've given you an example. And let's just watch a quick video now on YouTube. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so is everybody ready to watch a short video?
Yes.
You're ready. Okay. Is there any questions? Would anybody like to say anything before we start our video on introducing yourself?
I'm gonna review my English because I know this already.
Okay, fantastic. So for you guys who know about introducing yourself, we can work on more detail about introducing yourself in more detail. So let's watch this. It's called Basic English Dialogues, Introducing Yourself. So it's a short video, and just let me know if you can hear the sound or if there's any problems with sound, let me know. I'll just share the sound.
But if you want to write essays that inspire, messages that forge brighter connections, and emails that get the job done, you need to think about
Hi, my name is Tom. What's your name?
My name is Susan.
Question number 2.
Where are you from?
Germany. Question number 3.
How many people are there in your family?
3 people. Question number 4.
Do you have a job?
Yes, I'm a salesperson. Question number 5.
What do you like to read?
Sports magazines. Question number 6.
How many languages can you speak?
2. Question number 7.
What's your favorite TV show?
Discovery Channel. Question number 8.
What time do you usually get up?
At 6 in the morning. Question number 9.
Are you married or single?
I'm single. Question number 10.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, a cat. Question number 11.
What kinds of movies do you like?
Comedies. Question number 12.
What kinds of food do you like?
Pizza and spaghetti. Question number 13.
Do you live in a house or an apartment?
In the house. Question number 14.
What are your hobbies?
Painting and cooking. Question number 15.
What do you like to do on weekends?
I go shopping. Question number 16.
How do you get to class?
By bus.
What?
Okay, guys. So let's just stop the sharing there. Okay, so there were some examples of questions that you would ask to get to know each other. Okay, so what we'll do, let's do some practicing. So I want you guys to get to know me, and I want to get to know you guys this morning, okay? So firstly, I'm going to ask a question to Chris. Okay, and when we talk about questions that we want to know, we got to think of, okay, what are we interested in? What is your family life like? What are some other things we can talk about, Chris? So can you ask me a question to get to know me, Chris? Ask me a question that you would like to find out more about Teacher Mark. And we can go around the room, and I want everybody to get to know me. I want you to ask me a question that you might have in your mind. Go on, Chris. Okay, or how about does anybody have a question? Sorry,
Who are you?
Who am I? That's a really good question. Okay, so who am I? Who is Teacher Mark? Really good question, Chris. So Teacher Mark, who am I? I'm an English teacher from Australia that is living in Thailand for the last 8 years. So really good. Thank you, Chris. So who's got another question to get to know me? Crystal, would you like to ask me a question?
Yes. When did you wake up in the morning?
Fantastic. Okay, so good question. When did I wake up in the morning? Now, are you talking about today or all the time?
Today.
Today. Okay, so today I woke up at 8:05 a.m. So I woke up a little bit late today, so 8:05 a.m. Okay, thank you, Crystal. Who's got another question for me? And you can put your hand up. Okay, yes, Cal.
Where do you live?
Where do I live? Okay, really good question. Thank you, Gal. So where do I live? I live in a town called Sattahip in Chonburi. So I live in Chonburi in Sattahip. So quite close to Pattaya. Maybe about 35 kilometers from Pattaya. Okay, Luke, do you have a question for me?
Yes.
So what's your question, Luke?
How are you?
How old am I?
How are you?
Oh, how am I?
Yes.
Okay, so how am I feeling? So how am I? Luke wants to know how am I feeling? That's a good question. So I'm feeling really, really good, really excited to be with you guys today on this class. So yes, I'm feeling great. Thank you, Luke. All right, so let's summarize what we've done then. So we've talked about where I live, how I feel. What else did we cover? Who am I? Okay, so a little bit about who am I, how I feel, where I live. Let's go to you, Sophia. Can you ask me a question on something you'd like to learn about me?
What is your favorite place to go in the town?
Place to go. Okay, so that's good, Sophia. So that's a travel question. So we're talking about travel. So where do I like to go? And Sophia, was that in Thailand or anywhere in the world?
Anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world. Okay, so I would love to travel to Hawaii. Yeah, so I would love to go to Hawaii because I love going to the beach and I enjoy the islands. So very good question. So yes.
Then why don't you go to Pattaya? It's a good weather too.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, luckily I'm only like 30 minutes drive from Pattaya. So I do go to the beach here quite regularly to walk on the beach and to take my daughters to play in the playground. Yeah, so, but yeah, I can't get to Hawaii for a long time. So I will be going to Pattaya and also to some beaches in Rayong. All right, so thank you for your question, Sophia. Okay, so we covered where do I live, how do I feel, who am I, my travel hobbies. Can I get one more question and then I'm going to ask some questions back, guys? Who's got another question? Leisha, you have a question? Okay, so Leisha, would you like to ask a question?
No.
Okay, so Leisha, no question, that's fine. So what do we know about Teacher Mark so far? What do we know about Teacher Mark? Yes, Little. So what do we know about me so far? That we, through my introducing myself.
ยกมือแต่มือ
Okay, so go ahead, Little. Can you hear me?
Teacher, Paul have question.
Paul's got a question. Okay, I can see somebody's hand up. Okay, Paul. Paul, what is your question?
What is your favorite movie?
Oh, okay, good question, Paul. So what is my favorite movie? Good question. Okay, so Paul has asked me about my entertainment interest. So my favorite movie is called Goonies. Okay, so my favorite movie is called Goonies. Let me see if anybody has watched that one before. I'll show you a screenshot here. So, Goonies. It was a movie that I watched when I was 7 or 8, when I was your age. That's this movie here. The Goonies. Has anybody watched this movie before? So this is one of my favorite movies. So that's another great question. So thank you, Paul. Okay, so guys, so that's so you guys are doing really well. So when we're introducing ourselves, we want to share information so everybody can learn more about each other. Okay, so Paul, really good question. So let's go and talk to everybody now about some things that I can learn about you. Okay, and then we can practice our talking. And if you're not comfortable in talking, that's okay. You can just tell us and we can always get you practicing at it on another lesson. So you don't have to do it if you're not comfortable, okay? All right, so let's start with you, Paul. Paul, who is that man in the background of you? Who is on your screen on the back?
Jesus.
Okay, so Paul has Jesus on the background. Okay, very cool. And Paul, where do you live?
I live in Nonthaburi.
Okay, thank you, Paul. So Paul lives in Nonthaburi. Fantastic. Let's go to you, Luke.
Yeah.
Luke, where do you live?
Bangkok.
Okay, thank you, Luke. So Luke lives in Bangkok. And we're also going to ask about everybody's favorite food. So where do you live and what's your favorite food? Okay, so Luke lives in Bangkok. And Luke, what's your favorite food?
Pizza.
Pizza. Okay, yummy. I like pizza. What type of pizza do you order, Luke, when you go to the pizza shop?
Tesco Lotus.
Okay, you get your pizza from Tesco Lotus, and is it Hawaiian? Is it margarita? Is it seafood? What type of pizza do you like the most? So Luke is thinking. Take your time.
Ham.
Ham. Okay, nice one. So Luke's favorite pizza is ham. So good. So I've just learned where you live, what you like to eat for dinner. Let's go to Little. Little, where do you live and what is your favorite food?
Okay, you speak.
Okay. So Little, where do you live?
Konkan.
Okay, excellent. So you live in Konkan, and what's your favorite food? What do you love to eat the most? What do you think, Little? What are you eating now? You look like you're eating, it looked like a cucumber. Okay, so Little, we know you live in Konkan. That's fantastic. So let's move on. And let's go to, now, Ivo, I can only see your Thai name. What is your English name? Mike Wan, who's on screen now? I'll just write down their English name.
Witty.
Witty.
Witty. Okay, I will change her name. I change in English. Hello, Witty.
Hi, Witty.
Teacher Mark asked you about what your favorite food and where are you now? Where do you live?
Favorite food คืออะไรคะอาหารที่ชอบ
อาหารที่ชอบเหรอ
So where do you live? I think in Thai is my Thai. You like pizza as well? Pizza? Ah, okay. We got another pizza lover. So I love pizza as well. That's probably one of my favorite foods. And Witty, where do you live? In Thai.
House.
House? You live in a house?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So you live in a house. All right. So how about you, Safina? Sorry, I can see your hand up. Safina, tell me where do you live and what is your favorite food?
Now I live in Bangkok. Normally I travel to Germany because it's my second, I'm gonna go there when I'm older. Okay. Because the learning there is free and not expensive like in Thailand. And my favorite food is spaghetti and pizza.
Spaghetti and pizza. Okay, yum. What sort of spaghetti? Can you be more specific? What type of spaghetti and what type of pizza?
I don't really like I don't even eat that Thai one with the yellow thingy, but I like with the red sauce.
Oh, okay. Yep. That's the Thousand Island sauce. I know the one. It's kind of like yellowy orange. I'm like that as well. And what part of Germany is your family from?
My family, I'm only half German and half Thai. Okay. And I can speak 5 languages.
Wow. 5 languages. That's great.
I can speak Esperanto, Chinese, Thai, English, and German.
Oh, fantastic. So that's really good. And okay, that's excellent. So thanks for sharing that, Safina. Now let's.
And I like margarita. The pizza, I like margarita.
Oh, you love margarita. Okay, really good. And do you have a favorite German food?
I don't know what it's called. Bratwurst. It's like
a sausage.
It's like a normal hot dog something, but it's just burned and there's delicious sauce over it.
Yum. Okay, I think I know the one you're talking about. Good job. Okay, let's go to Gao. So Gao, where do you live and what is your favorite food?
I live Bangkok.
Okay, so you live in Bangkok. Now, what part of Bangkok? Because everybody knows Bangkok is quite big. Which area in Bangkok?
Wong Sawang.
Okay, very good. Now, what's your favorite food? What do you like to eat the most?
Noodle and sausage.
Okay, so noodle and sausage. Okay, Gal, very good. And what else can we ask? What else can we ask Gal? Can someone help me with an area? What type of question can we ask? What can we ask? Can we ask Gal about his favorite cartoon? Crystal, can you help me? What can we ask Gal? What's another question? So we'll give you some time to think. So let's talk to you, Gal. Tell us a little bit about your favorite color. What's your favorite color you like?
Green.
You like green. And what about sport? Do you like to play sport?
Football.
You like playing football. Okay, really good. Thank you, Gal. All right, so let's have just two more quickly.
Wait, I like to do a lot of sports. I have a lot of sports.
Yeah, what's your favorite sport, Sophia?
I have sports like kung fu, gymnastics. I'm not doing swimming nowadays because my ear. Somehow I hurt my ear when I swim.
Okay.
I was a swimmer in my school. I had very long legs. That way I got very quick in swimming.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. You're keeping very active. Okay, so guys, thank you for everybody's questions. That was really good. Is there anybody that would like to ask me a question who hasn't asked me a question? So I'm learning a lot about you. Would anybody like to learn something about me before we go on to our next? I'm going to share my screen and we're going to look at some topics of what we talk about when getting to know people. So if you have a question, you can put your hand up.
Five language. How many languages you can speak?
Okay, excellent. Thank you for the question, Cal. So how many languages can I speak? Ooh, I can speak 3 languages. I can speak, of course, English. I can speak Thai, and I can speak Spanish. Okay, so I can speak 3 languages, but Thai and Spanish, I'm not very good. So I'm just learning how to speak Spanish, and my
Same like
Thai...
me in Chinese.
Oh, you know how to speak Chinese? Very good, Sophia. Now we've got 2...
I know how to speak Chinese, but not good.
Oh, okay.
Esperanto, German, Thai, English, I'm better.
Oh, okay, fantastic. Thank you, Sophia. So, Paul, you have a question. What is your question?
Do you know Ultraman?
Do I know Unterman?
Yes.
I do know Unterman. In English, we pronounce it Ultraman. I know a little bit, not a lot of it, but I know the character. So great question, Paul. Thank you for that. And for everybody, guys, it's very important when we have our conversations, when you're getting to know other people, is don't be shy to ask people about themselves.
If someone is shy,
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Fina.
If someone is shy, it's totally the opposite of me. I just want to ask. I'm more aggressive and want to know everything, like curious.
Yes, got you. I mean, and sometimes being confident and being comfortable at something, you can talk more, but before you're not comfortable, it's sometimes hard. So for everybody who is a little bit shy, let's use this let's use this session to get your confidence increasing and practice. Don't be shy to practice, because that's what we're here to do. And the more you talk, the more you can get better. It's like me with my Thai. I'm a little bit shy sometimes to say something in Thai because I might say it wrong. But I got to keep practicing if I'm going to get better. Chris, do you have a question? You've got your hand up.
I love pizza cheese.
Okay, so Chris, you love cheese pizza. That's excellent. And let's talk about a favorite toy. What is one of your favorite toys?
Gun.
You enjoy playing with guns. Very good. And what's another question we can ask for Chris? What about, I got one. So we know Chris's favorite food is pizza, but what about the food Chris does not like? Chris, what do you not like to eat? Or the least favorite? Or maybe your dad knows a good one. What does Chris not like to eat?
Eat all.
Eat all.
Okay, so Chris is a good eater. He doesn't dislike anything. Very good, Chris. Thank you for those questions. Crystal, let's go to you, Crystal, quickly.
Yes.
What is the food that you do not like to eat, if there is one?
Spicy food.
Okay, so you don't like spicy food.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Crystal. And how about we're going to give a question to Teacher Oak. Teacher Oak, how are you today?
I'm well.
Very good.
Yep.
So I would like to get to know a little bit about you. Can I ask you some questions? Firstly, Teacher Oak, what is your favorite food? What do you love to eat?
I like the noodle and the fried chicken.
Okay.
Yep.
So good. So noodle and fried chicken. Another question is, what is your favorite hobby? What do you like to do in your spare time?
I read the book and playing guitar. Yep.
Okay, great. Okay, so very good. Thank you. Thank you, Teacher Oak. So Teacher Oak enjoys playing the guitar. His favorite food is noodles and fried chicken. And he also enjoys reading books. So thank you. Thank you, Oak. All right, guys. So as we've seen, there are a number of areas that we can talk about to getting to know yourself. Okay, so we can think about them in different groups. So let's have a look now at some ideas of things that we can talk about with each other when we're getting to know yourself and introducing yourself. So let me share my screen. And let's have a look at this one. Oh, 1 second, we just maximize this. Okay, so can everybody see what's on the screen?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So
Quite clear.
all right, so these are all about questions about getting to know somebody. And we have them in different blocks. So we have our first one, we have food, we have hobbies, we have friends, we have animals, we have birthdays, we have movies, We have seasons or weather. We have school, and we have holidays, and we have music. Okay, so when we're planning to introduce ourselves, or we are planning to ask someone about themselves, we can think about it in different blocks. Okay, so today we talked about food. So let's go around the room. We'll go around our class and let's find out. Let's ask each other a question from this sheet that we see on screen. I'm going to make it a little bigger, if that's possible. Okay. All right, so let's go to Crystal. So yes. Crystal, can you pick a question? Can you pick a question on here, and could you ask Lita that question?
What?
So can you pick a question anywhere on the board here, and let's ask Lita.
Did you mark a little bit bigger?
Okay, yes. Let me have a look. That was a little bit small. 1 second. Okay. All right. So, oh, I've got a slideshow here. 1 second.
เมื่อกี้ที่เชื่อมาบอกว่าในช่องต่างๆคือช่องที่เราสามารถเลือกคุยกับเพื่อนได้ในหลายๆเรื่องนะคะทั้งเรื่องอาหารงานอดิเรกงานวันเกิดฤดูกาลสัตว์ต่างๆเราสามารถตั้งคำถามกับเพื่อนๆเพื่อทำความรู้จักเพื่อนๆได้เมื่อกี้ที่เชื่อมาก็เลยบอกว่าให้คริสตัลลองเลือกคำถามในบางช่องเข้ามาสิเพื่อที่จะถามลิต้าในเกี่ยวในการที่จะทำความรู้จักกันนะคะอันนี้มันก็จะมีหลายสีหลายช่องใช่ไหมคะคริสตัลก็ลองเลือกดูซิว่าอยากจะถามอะไรลิต้าเพื่อทำความรู้จักลิต้ามากขึ้นนะคะ
Okay, thank you, Mike. So we can see our screenshot hopefully a little better now. Okay, so let's start with food. Okay, so we start with food. So Crystal, do you have, can you ask a question that you can see on the screen to anybody, to another student?
I think
So we can start with who you would like to ask the question to, and then let's tell them what the topic is, whether it be food, hobby, friends, animal, birthday, movies, and then we'll ask the question.
I think will be Chris.
Okay, sorry, what was that one again?
Chris, you want to ask Chris?
Oh, okay, excellent. So you want to ask Chris, and what is the topic that you would like to ask Chris about?
Food.
Food, okay, excellent. So Crystal's going to ask you a question about food. Okay, and go ahead. What would be the question, Crystal?
I can't read the first word.
I can get that a little bigger. Hold on. There it is. So what is your favorite dish?
This is
You can zoom in.
This is
Crystal, you can zoom in.
Sorry, teacher, who is the first to ask? Chris or someone?
Actually, yeah, that's okay. What we'll do, actually, I'm going to go through the list here. So we want to get each student asking each other certain questions from this list. But let's just go through together what some example questions are. So firstly, we have food. What is your favorite dish? Why do you like it? When do you eat it? How often do you cook it? What's another question about food? Who can give me one more question that we could ask about food? So who's got a question that we could add to our food block?
What's easier for me? This is it.
So who's got one more question we could add to our food block? Okay, I've got one. I've got one. Do you like to eat spicy food? That's a good food question.
Hi.
What else do we have? Luke, do you have one that you can think of? What else could we add to our food section? So do you like spicy food? What's another question? You can put your hand up. Gal, you've got one. Well, what could you ask someone about food? What else could we ask somebody? So
What do you like? Favorite food?
yeah, so what do you like, your favorite food? Or what I did before, what do you not like? That's another food question. What do you not like? What do you like? Do you like spicy food? Do you like Japanese food? Do you like eating vegetables? So we can think about all of these questions under the subject of food. Okay, thank you, Gal. Let's go to the next area we have over here, which is hobby. H-O-B-B-Y, hobby. Now, I asked the question to teacher Oak about what does he like to do in his spare time, which is the same way as saying hobby. Now, who can ask me what I like to do? What does anybody know my hobbies? Did anybody ask teacher Mark about his hobbies yet?
Do you like toy guns?
Ah, thank you. Was that Chris? Do I like toy guns? I'm going to say yes. Okay, I do actually like toy guns, especially the Nerf gun. Do you guys know Nerf guns?
I like the Nerf guns. It's the guy has it. Oh, it's one of my friends, one of my best friends. He has it, and I like to go to his house and then play that Nerf gun. It's not really a house, right. It's more a room. Behind this wall are there. They're alone, but the parents will come like 1 o'clock in the night.
Okay, thank you, Fina. So yeah, Nerf guns are really cool. So that's one of the things I like. My other hobbies, I like to play basketball. I like to go swimming. I like to go bike riding. I like to ride my bike. So that's some of my hobbies. And let's look at the questions we've got up in the box here. So under hobbies, we've got the first one. What are your hobbies? Second question, why do you like them? So why do you like them? When did you start them? So for example, for Kun Oak, I want to know, when did he start playing the guitar? He has a hobby of the guitar, but when did he start playing? Kun Oak, when did you start playing the guitar?
When, about one more time. One more time, please.
When did you start playing the guitar? When did you first learn how to play it?
Oh, about 7 or 6 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kun Oak, he has been doing his hobby since he's 6 or 7 years old. So that's good. Thank you. Thank you, Oak.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So that's food and hobbies. So we only have a few minutes left. So we'll go through a few more of these topics. Let's go to the next one. Friends. Okay, so we've done food, we've done hobbies, now friends. Some example questions about friends. Who is your best friend? How often do you see him or her?
My best friend is Tam Can.
Okay, good one. So your best friend is Tam Can. Now, how often do you see that friend? Often means every day, every week, every month, or maybe once a year.
Every day in school.
Oh, excellent. So you get to see one of your best friends every day in school. That's excellent. Another question about friends. Where does he or she live? How does he or she help you? What other question could we talk about with friends? Ah, friend's name.